Forget everything you know about dropshipping. Well, not everything. But listen, there is a new way to dropship in 2022 that's going to save you so much time, shmoney, and stress, all while giving you a better chance of finding that one product that could potentially change your life forever. I'm going to break down this strategy that I've been doing myself for the past couple of weeks to try and help you all out. All I ask in return is that you please make sure to completely crush that like and subscribe button for me. Now let's put the dough in the oven and bake some bread. So the traditional dropshipping strategy is nothing really new these days. I mean, you just go onto Facebook, try and find a winning product, build a website around it, and then spend a couple $100s on advertising just to find out that you spent a lot of time, money, and self-worth to end up with maybe a sale or two. Then you just repeat the process until you completely give up on dropshipping and tell everybody that it's just too saturated. This strategy has been around for some time now and has made the majority of people quit dropshipping after their first couple of tries. And I don't really blame them. I mean, what fun is it to just keep throwing hundreds of dollars on testing products just to find out that they're all flops? However, I come bearing good news that there is a light at the end of the tunnel for all those beginners watching right now who have given up on dropshipping before. It's called the Tik Tok strategy, or the TT strat for short. I'm still in the copyright stages for that, by the way. But the awesome thing about this strategy is that you're not going to be spending hundreds of dollars for every product that you want to test out. At maximum, you're going to be spending $50 every couple of weeks until you find that winning product that will cover all of those expenses. Obviously, the strategy wasn't possible a few years ago, and that is because we did not have the biggest tool necessary for it to happen. And that is TikTok itself. TikTok has something that no other platforms have. And that is its crazy algorithm that can literally make any video go viral regardless of how small your account is. Just as a reference to show you how powerful it is, one of my roommates posted this TikTok on his account, which, as you can see, it was able to get him 11.2 million views and 1.8 million likes. The crazy thing is that before he posted that video, his account had maybe 100 followers and just a few hundred views. Now look at it. So why am I telling you all of this? Well, because the base of this strategy relies on the algorithm itself. People have been using TikTok's insane algorithm to blow up their dropshipping stores and turn them into 5, 6, even 7-figure stores within just a couple of months. I mean, you all saw firsthand that I was able to turn one of my products into a 4-digit store literally within a few videos. And our goal is to use this algorithm to the best of our advantage in order to make as much money as possible.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Now, the first step is finding a hot product to sell. One thing you have to keep in mind for when you're looking is that different products work with different platforms. So just because you've seen a product do really well on Facebook, that doesn't really mean that it's going to do really well on TikTok. And this is largely because there are different demographics for different platforms. But since our strategy is solely based around TikTok, we are going to specifically look for products on here that have already proven to do well. So we are going to look up hashtag TikTok made me buy it, or hashtag Amazon finds in the search bar. Next, we click the filter icon and select last 3 months and most liked. That way we are only searching through products that are trending now and aren't too saturated. Then you're just gonna wanna spend some time scrolling through TikToks to find a product that either solves a problem or is just super unique. For example, it could be this jellyfish lava lamp. Once you have found a potential product, you'll then head on over to Aliexpress to ensure that you can get it for cheap and make at least 50% profit margins on it. Another thing to keep in mind is that this is TikTok.
This is egregious! This is egregious!
Meaning that the majority of people on the app are going to be young, who are 15 to 30-year-olds who are not planning on spending a lot of money. So it's best to find products that you can sell for 20 to 35 bucks and make at least $10 to $15 in profit for every item you sell. But after you have your product chosen, you're going to order it on Amazon and have it shipped to your house. Since you were looking at items that sell for around 20 to 35 bucks, you'll most likely be spending around $15 to get your physical product, and this will be your first expense. Then you're going to start your 14-day free trial with Shopify to build your store. And I'm gonna have to save me building the store for another video. But I've gotten a bunch of DMs from some of you asking me to take a look at your stores. And honestly, your store does not have to be perfect. It just has to look good enough that people can tell that a 10-year-old did not make it. It's critical that you find a good product because if it is good enough, then the sales will come regardless of how bad your store looks. But this brings us to our next expense that you really can't get around, and that is our Shopify domain. And don't think you can just stick with the default Shopify URL because you're going to significantly hurt your odds of getting sales if you have myshopify.com in your URL. But once you have your store made and your product in hand, you're going to create a new TikTok account for your product. This is where the physical products will come in hand because you're going to be duplicating the same exact videos that have already went viral from the other accounts that you looked up. In this case, it would be this jellyfish lamp video. I would duplicate everything down from the hashtags, the sounds, and even the caption. Now, some of you may be mad hearing that I suggest this, but when you are a beginner and don't have thousands of dollars to play around with, you got to take advantage of what's already working. I mean, seriously, do not try and reinvent the wheel here. Take what's working and improve where they're lacking. One thing TikTok has implemented recently is needing 1,000 followers in order to put a link in your bio, which can be seen as a bad thing, but for me, I typically see it as the algorithm letting me know whether my product was as interesting as I thought it would be. Because if it really is interesting, then it should be no problem getting to 1,000 followers within just a few videos. And if not, then it may just be a bad product. But on this new account, you're gonna post 3 to 4 times a day to try and get your videos as viral as possible. You're gonna do this for 2 weeks, and if you still see no results or traction, then I believe it's time to wrap it up in that Shopify free trial and test out a new product. And in the end, if you do find out that your product just wasn't a success, then you can look back and see that your only expenses were for the product and for the Shopify domain. In this case, it would have been $33 for me to test out this product here, which is incredibly better than before. Ultimately, this is the whole TikTok strategy. You simply rinse and repeat all that I've instructed in this video until you have found a winning product and then scale it up from there. But if you found this content to be helpful, then please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for me. I spend a lot of time making these videos, and seeing you hit those buttons means the world to me. But stick around to see what videos I suggest to further help you in your dropshipping journey. Thank you, and like always, I will see you all next time.